So y'all, I was the light one. Back at it with another big. God damn, what the fuck's that big ass? I bump some of my shit, nigga. I'm a vegan. I get nature. God damn. Well, what's up, y'all, man? Today I'm gonna be talking about black Indians, like black indigenous people, right? Now, a lot of people in like my culture, a lot of my people probably don't even know that we are Indian. We not black. We're not African. We never was. We never will be. The Europeans, they never wanted us to know that we weren't African. This is why they created all this bullshit out here, make like turning us to guess who we really are. I told y'all we were already here in ancient civilization, ancient America. We were already here. The Inca people, the Olmec people, the Aztec people. Those were indigenous people, which you would call black and Latino. They were already here. We were already here. We owned all this shit. We were never African. We were never black. We was indigenous people. We was all fucking one. We didn't refer to each other as nigga and black. None of that, nigga. We was gods and goddesses. Gods and goddesses. They, the history. They talk about, the Native American people and how they had to fight against the Europeans, which I would call the least had to fight against the motherfuckers. They talk about our people, our ancestors. We went through hell trying to fight them niggas. Went through hell. We went through hell. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. The Europeans, they were really scared of us because they knew we were spiritual. We were spiritual beings. Indigenous people were spiritual. We was gods and goddesses. They wasn't just gonna get us easily. They had to kill us because we was fighting back. We was fighting back. They made us go to Oklahoma and shit to start a whole new life and shit. A lot of our people died. A lot of our people died, bro. They it's like it don't piss me off, but it just disgusts me like what they really did to our ancestors. They made us change our whole life, our whole culture. A lot of people don't even know some Native American kids, the Europeans was kidnapping them, taking them away from their family, making them go to a all like a whole different school, teaching them bullshit, made them cut their hair, made them stop speaking their languages and all that shit. Took everything from them. Everything. They didn't want us to remember nothing about ourselves. You know what I mean? This is why, like I told y'all, why you think Native Americans don't celebrate Columbus Day? Because they fucking know what he was doing to our people. They know. They ain't stupid. That motherfucker invaded us. He treated our ancestors like they wasn't shit. I told you, killed us, raped us, made us be their slaves. Do all kind of bullshit. He's damn there. Him and fucking George Washington. They the reason why we don't even fucking know that we indigenous. We Indians. They the reasons. I told y'all George Washington wrote it in a book, like a secret book that nobody never have heard of or probably read. He had wrote in that book and said that we cannot allow our people to find out who our forefathers was, and we cannot never know who we really are. They knew we wasn't black and African. They knew that. But they just didn't want us to know that. They just want us to think we come from Africa, our fucking ancestors were slaves, and that's it. That's all they want us to know. Now you come like a motherfucker like me come out saying, man, I ain't African, nigga, I'm an Indian. They like, how the fuck you know that? Cause we ain't supposed to know that. If you look at my skin right now, I'm sexy as shit. Do I look African? Do I look African? Fuck no. Look at my hair. Look at my skin complexion. My skin good as shit. This is the skin complexion indigenous people had. I ain't no fucking African. It was dark skinned Native Americans. They were dark. It was a lot of them dark. You had ones that was real light skinned, and you had ones that had my skin color. Then you had ones that was real dark skinned. You had ones dark as shit, like almost like Wesley Snipes type color, like real shit. They was dark, but they was indigenous. They wasn't African. They were not African people. They were Indians. Shit. Think if nigga, if you think about the movie Avatar, what the fuck was the movie Avatar? That was about my ancestors. Them they had their own civilization. They was in nature, sleeping in nature. They was connected with nature. They was connected with everything around them. They were spiritual fucking beings. And who were they fighting against? The elites, the motherfuckers that was trying to kill them. Which is refers to back then my ancestors fighting against the Europeans, the elites. That movie Avatar was about my ancestors. That's what it was about. A lot of y'all motherfuckers didn't catch that movie. You gotta rewatch that movie. It was about my ancestors. It was shit about your ancestors. Real shit. You like that's how I be telling y'all niggas. You really have to do research on who the fuck you really are. Don't listen to what they fucking tell you. They're not gonna teach you this shit in school. They're not gonna teach you that you ain't even African. Hell no, they ain't gonna teach you that. Them niggas know if they teach you that, nigga, it's over with. Shit, that'll probably stop us from calling each other nigga, all that. That probably will stop a lot of things for my people. It would change our whole perspective of ourselves and life in generally. We would be more in tune, probably with our ancestors, doing more research on them. But they just, like I said, they don't want us to know that. They don't want us to know that shit. I'm telling you. Everything you was told about who you are, your history, all that shit was a fucking lie. Everything was a lie. You ain't no fucking African. You ain't from Africa. that just really listen. Like open your mind. Like just that shit sound racist. Oh yeah, I'm African American. I'm from Africa. I'm not no fucking African. I don't come from Africa. Nigga, I come from right here, planet Kai. This is where I fucking come from. This is where I originate from. The Europeans, them niggas don't come from here. That's why they had to bum rush us. Turn us against each other. Take us away from our true traditions, what we eat, what we fucking believe in. Because like I said, they knew we was gods and goddesses. They didn't like that. They didn't like it. They needed shit, and somewhat they fucking needed us. In certain civil wars, they needed us. They needed us for a lot of shit. We had our own shit, nigga. We did what we did. Them motherfuckers could not understand that. They didn't know how we was doing what we was doing. That's why I be telling you, nigga, you are a god, bro. You a goddess. You a god. You ain't no nigga. You're not black. You're not African. You are a Nunakai god, bro. A Nunakai god. Your ancestors have always been here. We always ran this shit. Always. Then them motherfuckers getting here. They got the nerves that give us birth certificates, give us IDs, give us all this shit. What the fuck we need that for? Our ancestors never needed it. Why the fuck do we have politics? Our ancestors never had politics. We never had all that bullshit. Well, if we just protected our own. But then they bring their ass in here, then all this bullshit come. And I'm not racist. I'm just saying what's real. They took everything from us. Everything. You don't know who the fuck you is. You don't know where the fuck you from. Like motherfuckers be saying, oh, I'm half white. Bitch, how the fuck is you half white? That means your great 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 grandmother was raped by her slave master. Nigga, I ain't gonna never say I'm half white. And it is like on my dad's side, but I ain't gonna never claim that white, that white DNA. I ain't never claiming that. That ain't me. I ain't white, nigga. I'm an indigenous Anunnaki god. I ain't never claiming that. That ain't nothing to claim, nigga. My ancestors went through hell for that DNA to be inside me. The fuck? You got some of my people out here that be trying to act white and shit. What the fuck you trying to act white? The fuck you trying to act like them for, nigga? That ain't you. That ain't who you are, nigga. They be trying to act like your ass. The fuck? And like I said, I'm not being racist. I'm not no racist person at all. I'm just saying this shit from within, bro. I'm just keeping this shit 100 with you. I'm just keeping this shit 100. Tap into yourself. Tap into who you really are, man. Tap in. You not what they told you. They told you a lot of lies, and you believed them because you lacked education of yourself. A lot of us are not educated on who we really are, so we listen to another motherfucker just because they call themselves a so-called teacher or historian. You know, we believe everything they tell us, but they telling you some bullshit ass lies. Go within, do your own fucking research, cause you are more than what you fucking think. You are a god and goddess. Tap in. Tap into yourself, man. That's all you gotta do. Like I said, bring your ass to nature, meditate, focus within, and just connect. Connect. Our ancestors was always connected to nature. That's where we come from. We are nature. We have melanin. We are carbonated beings. We come from this shit. This is where we come from, nature. Tap in. But yeah, man. Without being said, man, it's out there light one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to lay yourself, be grateful, be positive, be thankful, and live your best fucking life. Make sure to always put out positive intention and energy out into the universe, because whatever you put out is what you receive in return. But yeah, man, without being said, hopefully you have a wonderful, amazing day. And I'm out, man. Peace.